So, quick question before we end. Is tazkiyah and attaining taqwa a completely individual exercise, or is there a way to do so as a family or household, inspiring this as a lifelong endeavor? How do we encourage children from a young age and show them the benefits of this, or is it through example? So the first question now, of course, taqwa is a lifelong endeavor, right? Taqwa is a lifelong thing, right? And that basically the special thing about the human being is that we grow as human beings, right? We grow in faith as human beings, and we grow in taqwa. We grow in ma'rifah and understanding of Allah. So this is in contrast to the angels, who their ma'rifah, it's static, it stays the same. They're in a consistent state of witnessing, but their state of witnessing and of understanding and of ma'rifah, it's static, it stays the same. But with the human being, it grows, and it grows to extents that are even beyond that of the malaika. And we see this in the Isra wal Mi'raj, that the Prophet, when he goes on the Isra and Mi'raj, he cuts through the sab'a tibaq. These are the 7 heavens that are stacked up like pillars. He cuts through them. The Prophet, he goes and he continues, and he finally gets to the lot tree, and he reaches the Sidratul Muntaha, and he reaches the outermost boundary of known existence. Existence as we know it, it stops there. Our physics, our understanding of anything about creation and this cosmos, it stops there. And when he gets there, Jibreel, this is a grand angel, the archangel Jibreel, tells him that you need to go by yourself. I can't go any further. Right? You can only go that far. Right? Meaning to say that Jibreel, his ability, his aptitude, it stops there. His ability, aptitude, his role or his ability, it stops there. Whereas the Prophet and the human potential, it continues. This is important. So the human potential, it continues. And we are followers of the Prophet, so we can follow the Prophet in that regard. And the ma'rifah has no end. The taqwa will have no end. Now, how do we encourage children from a young age? You apply. You apply it to yourself first, then you teach it to them. Children are smart. Sometimes we think, I don't know, children, remember my son Zayn, from the earliest age, you can just see him just watching closely. Children, they watch, they know, right? So my son Zayn, he's really quick to grab the prayer beads, and he'll start doing this, astaghfirullah, astaghfirullah, because he sees me do it, and he surprises me. And he even will repeat some things. He repeats surahs that I recite. The children, they're watching, and they'll see how the iman affects you, and how you even grow over time. They observant. They're very, very observant. And they know right from wrong. Their fitrah knows right from wrong, right? And we just have to feed that fitrah with the nourishment of the soul, the nourishment of the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They'll be able to tell, and they'll grow. They'll imbibe it. They'll take it in. Children are smart. They're wise as well. They'll teach you things, right? You can learn from your kids. So you can encourage them just by applying it yourself. Start small. Show them that you, for example, you take 5 minutes out every single day and you do some salawat upon the Prophet, and you open the Quran. Few minutes every single day. Show them that, right? Before even giving them a lecture or telling them that they should be doing this or shouldn't be doing that. Just open the Quran. Show them that you read the Quran. Show them that this book deserves to be read. It needs to be read, right? That that we have to pick up the misbah or pick up the counter and so on and so forth. Show them that this is Islam. This is the way it's meant to be practiced, right? And and also with the proper application of Islam, they will see the stability that it gives, and that stability, that serenity, it's something that's infectious. It affects the people around you, and it's also something that people gravitate towards. The heart, it gravitates towards Allah's dhikr, and it gravitates to people who are connected to that dhikr. That's why we love the men of God, the saints, because they remind us of Allah. They remind us of everything that is good. So we just have to sort of initiate some of this goodness in our lives, and our children will be gravitated towards it, no doubt, because they're on the fitrah, they're on the primordial state, that state of natural primordiality, that dhikr, that remembrance, that connectedness to Allah. They're on it, basically. So it's so of course it comes through teaching, showing them that we're practicing, that they see us praying, that they for example, they experience Ramadan, that we make Ramadan a special time, that we put up lights in Ramadan, that we have special foods in Ramadan, that they honor Ramadan, that they honor, the Quran. They understand that the Quran goes on the highest shelf, that we kiss the Quran. These small things, they go a long way, right? So I hope that answers the question, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, if we don't have any other questions, inshallah, we'll end for tonight. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Assalamu alaikum.